Have you ever wondered how those fresh supermarket grapes arrive so perfectly packed and ready to eat? Behind every cluster is a fascinating journey that begins in sunlit vineyards during peak harvest season. From careful cutting to chilled transport, each step protects the fruit's natural freshness. The grapes you pick from a store shelf have traveled through an impressive chain of harvesting, cooling, inspection, and packaging. Skilled workers begin the process by selecting only the ripest clusters in late summer vineyards. Their careful work starts a journey designed to keep every grape fresh and flavorful. What seems like a simple plastic box of grapes actually comes from a highly organized farming and packaging system. Every cluster moves through cooling tunnels, inspection lines, and protective packaging. This hidden process ensures grapes reach consumers in perfect condition. Late summer and early fall are the prime seasons for grape harvesting, when ripening reaches its peak. Workers move along vineyard rows with pruning shears to gently cut the clusters. Each bunch is handled carefully to avoid damaging the vine or nearby grapes. Every worker carries a plastic cart where freshly harvested grape clusters are placed with care. This prevents bruising and keeps the fruit intact during collection. Protecting the grapes early helps maintain their quality later in the process. Once harvesting is completed, the grapes are transferred into large totes for transport. Trucks quickly carry the fruit from the vineyard to nearby packing facilities. Speed is important because freshness must be preserved from the very beginning. The packing facilities are usually located close to grape farms for quick access. This short travel time reduces heat exposure and keeps the grapes in good condition. Fast delivery allows the cooling process to begin immediately. Pre-cooling is one of the most important steps after harvesting grapes. It rapidly removes the heat that grapes absorb under the sun in the field. Lowering the temperature early helps protect flavor, texture, and freshness. The goal of pre-cooling is to slow down moisture loss from the grapes. Warm air can cause water to evaporate from the fruit quickly. By cooling them early, the grapes stay firm and juicy longer. When the grapes arrive at the facility, their temperature is lowered gradually in stages. Sudden exposure to extreme cold could damage the fruit. Controlled cooling helps the grapes adjust naturally, as cooling tunnels are used to gently reduce the temperature of freshly harvested grapes. The fruit stays inside for a short period before moving forward. This step prepares the grapes for the next stage of processing. After cooling, the grapes move on to conveyor belt systems inside the facility. These belts transport large volumes of fruit efficiently. They also reduce handling, which helps prevent damage. Special elevator conveyors lift the grapes carefully through the processing area. The machines guide the fruit smoothly without crushing it. Efficient movement keeps the process fast and organized. Wide drainage hoppers are used to direct grapes into containers during processing. This allows the fruit to move safely between machines. Smooth transitions help protect the delicate clusters. Once pre-cooling is finished, the grapes enter the inspection and processing area. Here, workers carefully examine each cluster for quality. Only the best grapes continue through the line. Workers remove grapes that show sunburn, cracks, or other defects. These damaged pieces are separated from healthy fruit. This ensures that only premium grapes reach consumers. The inspection stage plays a major role in maintaining product quality. Every cluster is checked visually by trained workers. Careful sorting keeps the final packages attractive and fresh. Some grapes are wrapped in perforated plastic sheets during packaging. These small holes allow air to circulate around the fruit. Proper airflow helps maintain freshness during storage. The perforated plastic also reduces moisture buildup inside the package. Too much condensation could damage the grapes. Balanced airflow keeps the fruit in good condition. Other grapes are weighed and packed into clear clamshell containers. These containers protect the clusters from pressure. They also allow customers to see the fruit clearly. Each package must meet strict weight and quality standards. Workers check the containers carefully before sealing them. This ensures consistency for stores and customers. The packed grapes are then grouped into larger bundles. These bundles make transportation easier and more organized. Proper grouping also protects the fruit during movement. Bundles of grape packages are placed into sturdy cardboard boxes. These boxes are designed to protect the fruit during shipping. Strong packaging helps prevent damage in transit. Inside each box, a sulfur dioxide pad is added for protection. This pad works as a fungicide to prevent mold growth. It helps maintain the grape's freshness for longer periods. The sulfur dioxide pad slowly releases protective gas inside the box. This environment slows down fungal growth on the fruit. It is a common method used in grape storage worldwide. Throughout the entire process, strict quality control is maintained. Workers and machines monitor the grapes constantly. This ensures safety, freshness, and compliance with standards. Each cardboard box is carefully labeled after packaging. Labels include information about origin, variety, and packing date. This helps track the product through the supply chain. After labeling, the boxes are moved to cold storage rooms. These rooms maintain precise temperature and humidity levels. Controlled storage helps extend the grape's shelf life. Cold storage rooms are designed to keep grapes extremely fresh. Temperature conditions are carefully monitored at all times. Even small changes could affect fruit quality. The ideal storage temperature for table grapes is between 0 and 2 degrees Celsius. These cool conditions slow down the aging process of the fruit. As a result, grapes remain crisp and sweet. Humidity inside the storage rooms is usually kept around 95%. High humidity prevents the grapes from drying out. This keeps them plump and juicy. With proper storage, grapes can remain fresh for several months. Many facilities can preserve them for 2 to 7 months. This allows year-round supply for supermarkets. Cold storage makes it possible to ship grapes long distances. Countries around the world receive grapes months after harvest. Careful temperature control makes this possible. Shipping orders arrive, workers retrieve grapes from storage. Each box is checked again before distribution. This ensures quality remains high. The packages are prepared for transportation after final inspection. Workers organize them for efficient loading. Proper preparation protects the grapes during travel. Before transport, some grapes go through automated sealing machines. These machines apply plastic film covers to the containers. The process is fast and precise. Perforated plastic film is used to seal clamshell packages. Tiny holes allow airflow while protecting the fruit. This packaging keeps grapes fresh longer. High-speed machines can seal thousands of packages every hour. Automation increases efficiency in large packing facilities. It helps meet global demand. After sealing, labels are applied on top of the plastic film. Automated labeling machines perform most of this work. They place labels quickly and accurately. Sometimes workers apply labels manually for perfect alignment. This ensures the branding and information remain clear. Accuracy is important for retail display. Finished packages are arranged neatly onto corrugated cardboard trays. These trays hold multiple containers at once. They make handling and storage easier. Trays are stacked carefully onto strong pallets for shipping. Organized stacking prevents movement during transport. Stable loads protect the fruit. Once pallets are ready, they are moved toward loading docks. This is where transportation trucks arrive. The next stage of the journey begins here. Refrigerated trucks are used to transport grapes to markets. These trucks maintain cold temperatures throughout the trip. Temperature control keeps the fruit fresh. Before loading, the trucks are checked for correct temperature levels. Workers ensure the cooling systems are working properly. Only then are the grapes loaded. Packages are placed carefully inside the refrigerated trucks. Proper spacing allows air circulation around the pallets. Good airflow maintains stable temperatures. Maintaining the cold chain during transport is extremely important. Even short temperature changes could affect grape quality. Continuous cooling prevents spoilage. Temperature monitoring devices are placed inside the trucks. These recorders track conditions during the entire trip. Any change can be detected immediately. Drivers and logistics teams monitor these temperature records closely. If any issue appears, they can respond quickly. This protects the grapes from damage. The trucks then begin their journey to distribution centers and stores. Some travel hundreds or even thousands of kilometers. The cold chain remains active throughout. Distribution centers receive the grapes and prepare them for retailers. Workers unload the pallets carefully. Speed and organization are essential. After unloading, the grapes may be stored briefly in cold rooms. This keeps them fresh until they are delivered to stores. Temperature control continues here as well. Retail delivery trucks then transport the grapes to grocery stores. These vehicles are also refrigerated. The cold chain remains unbroken. At the store, the packages are unloaded and placed in refrigerated displays. Shoppers can now see the fresh grapes. Their long journey is nearly complete. Store staff check the packages before placing them on shelves. They ensure the grapes look fresh and attractive. Only the best are displayed. Consumers finally select the grapes from store shelves. Few realize the complex process behind each cluster. Yet every step helped preserve their freshness. From vineyard to supermarket, the grapes pass through many stages. Harvesting, cooling, inspection, packaging, and transport all played a role. Each stage protected the fruit's quality. Modern agriculture combines human skill with advanced technology. This partnership helps deliver fresh produce worldwide. Grapes are a perfect example. The careful harvesting process ensures vines remain healthy for future seasons. Workers cut clusters without harming the plants. Sustainable practices protect the vineyard. Fast transportation from farm to facility helps reduce spoilage. Time is critical in fresh fruit handling. Quick action preserves flavor. Cooling technology has transformed the grape industry. It allows fruit to remain fresh for months. Without it, global distribution would be difficult. Inspection lines ensure only the highest quality grapes reach consumers. Careful sorting protects brand reputation. Quality is always the priority. Protective packaging shields grapes from damage during travel. Containers prevent crushing and bruising. This keeps the fruit visually appealing. Perforated plastic packaging balances airflow and protection. It prevents moisture buildup while keeping grapes secure. This small detail makes a big difference. Sulfur dioxide pads play a vital role in preventing mold growth. They quietly protect the fruit inside each box. This technology extends storage life. Cold storage facilities operate around the clock to maintain ideal conditions. Advanced sensors monitor temperature and humidity. Precision keeps the grapes perfect. Global supply chains rely heavily on refrigerated transport. Without it, fresh fruit could not travel far. Grapes benefit greatly from this system. Temperature recorders provide valuable data during transportation. They ensure cold conditions remain stable. Any deviation can be corrected quickly. Efficient logistics allow grapes to move smoothly across regions and countries. Coordination between farms, facilities, and trucks is essential. Teamwork drives the system. Packaging facilities often process thousands of tons of grapes each season. Large operations require careful organization. Every step must run smoothly. Workers in these facilities are trained to handle fruit gently. Even small mistakes could damage the grapes. Skill and experience matter greatly. Automation speeds up packaging while maintaining accuracy. Machines help manage the massive demand for fresh grapes. Technology improves efficiency. Despite automation, human supervision remains important. Workers monitor machines and inspect the fruit continuously. Their attention ensures quality. Grapes are one of the most popular fruits in supermarkets worldwide. Their freshness depends on the entire supply chain. Each stage contributes to the final product. By the time grapes reach consumers, they have traveled through vineyards, facilities, storage rooms, and trucks. The journey is long but carefully controlled. All of it ensures a sweet, crisp bite. Next time you pick up a box of grapes, consider the complex process behind it. From careful harvesting to advanced cold storage, every step mattered. That simple cluster carries the story of an entire global system.